Hey, this is Shweta, and in this video we will learn about function. What is function? A function is a group of statements that together perform a task. Every C program has at least one function, which is main, and all the most trivial program can define additional functions. There are two types of functions: predefined functions and user-defined functions. Predefined functions are library functions like printf, scanf, clr, scr are the predefined functions, and user-defined functions are the functions which are defined by us to reduce the complexity are known as the user-defined function. So let's learn what are the technical terms used in a function. There are three most popular technical terms that are used in a function: function definition, function declaration, and function call. So function definition: we write some piece of code and define it with some name to identify that function is known as function definition. And function declaration, we learn later about the function declaration. Function call: if you call a function, then only it will be executed. So take some note that we can make as many functions as we want, and execution of program will start from the main function. Let us take one simple example. We have written a piece of code to execute nck. Nck is equal to factorial n upon factorial k into n minus k. So we have written this main. We have initialized with main, taken three variables in a, b, c, and we have stored the result in float. We have taken three blocks. First block is defined to find n factorial, and the value is assigned in a. Second block is to find the k factorial, and value is assigned in b. And third block is to find the n minus k factorial, and value is assigned in c. And the result is equal to a divided by b into c. So look at the steps: that take three variables and store the result in float. We have taken three blocks in which some piece of codes are written to perform a particular task and are called functions. We have already studied earlier. Then to solve the particular problem, instead of writing a long code again and again, we have just called that particular functions to perform that task, and this help us to reduce the complexity of a program, and this also avoid code replication. Now just look at the simple program. We have defined two functions, add and check even, and inside the function add we have written some piece of code, and this piece of code are known as blocks. The piece of codes that are written inside a function is called known as blocks, and the functions which are defined with some name that is called function definition. We have written some piece of code and defined with some name that are called function definition. And function call, we have written this function to perform add operation to check whether the number is even or not, and we have called it in a main function. This is called a function call. We have called it in a main function. So here when we define any function, we does not write semicolon, but when we call a function, we write semicolon after calling after the add function, and we have not written anything inside the parenthesis when we are defining the function. So we will also not write in function call anything inside the parenthesis we have not, if we have not written anything in function definition. So what are the there are many ways to define a function. First, takes nothing and returns nothing. Second, takes nothing and returns something. Takes something, returns nothing, and takes something and returns something. So we will study with help of some examples. First, here we have taken one example: has include stdio.h has include conio.h, and we have call a function, then get ch, and we have here defined a function add. So we are here, what we are doing, we have call function add inside the main function, and clr scr is a predefined function. So every function inside main function, or means every line of code written in a program must be understood by a compiler, so that he can compile our program. So to make compiler understood, we have to declare every line in a program. We have to declare every line of program. So CLR SCR is a predefined function, so we used has include conio.h to, this is the function declaration header file to declare CLR SCR. Add function is a user defined function. We have defined it. So here we have written that piece of code. Get.ch is also defined in conio.h, and this is in here. Add call of function, add function definition we have already studied. First, when control will execute the first line of the main function, clear CLR SCR, then it will go to the add function. When it will go to the add function, then it will move here and execute the first line of the add function, then first line of the printf, then scanf, then c is equal to a plus b, then printf c. Then after finishing this job, it will again go to the get.ch, and this program will done. So next we are taking the example of takes nothing and returns nothing. Here we have written the same code, only we have defined here word add word. We have this is a function declaration, or it is also sometimes known as functions prototype. This word before add is for function for return type, and word, it is here we have written word, means it returns nothing, and inside the parenthesis we have written word, so it takes nothing. Before add we write something to, so the word written before the function are to define the return data type of return function, and inside the parenthesis we are writing the data type of what are we are taking. So here we are it is the example of takes nothing and returns nothing. So we are taking nothing and returning nothing. So we have written word add word, clear screen, add function, get.ch, word add word. What we have defined, we have to write that only in the function declaration. So it will execute this program. After finishing its job, it will again come to get.ch, and it will the finish of this program. So this is takes nothing and returns nothing. It is easy. So now we will take the example of takes something and returns nothing. So we'll compare this with the previous program. This is the previous program of takes nothing and returns nothing. So in takes nothing we have defined the data type of return value is word, and here we have returns nothing. So here also we have written the data type of the return value is word, and here takes something, we are taking input from the user. So we have defined int xy, printf, enter two numbers, and add xy. In previous example we can see that we are not written in anything inside the bracket, because we are not taking anything. And here we have written xy because we are taking input from the users, and these variables does not have the scope outside this function. This function is defined in the main, so we can only use these variables inside the main function. These are not valid inside the other function. So when control goes to this point add xy, then it will move here, and the value and the variables xy, the value of x and y will be stored in a and b, and then then it will perform this function c is equal to a plus b. So this is the example of text something and returns nothing. Here these are called int a and int b, which are defined in the function definition, are called the formal parameters, and this x and y, which are defined in the main function, are called as the actual parameters. So what are the advantages of using functions? It avoids repetition of code, it increases program readability and modularization, that splitting of bigger tasks into smaller ones, reduce chances of error, and modifying a program becomes easier by using functions. Because if we are using lengthy function, or it's a bigger program that we can define a function and use as many times as we want in our program. So it is easy to us to use a program, and it is simple. So we are comfortable to use functions in a program, and it is helpful for us. So thank you. That's all for today.